Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Syaifa Binti Johari Hadi. Today I'll be presenting my assignment 3 for UDM 711 titled The Exemplary Practices in Addressing Urban Climate Change, case study of Sonderborg, Denmark and Putrajaya, Malaysia. So I'm going to start the presentation with the introduction. Why climate change is an urban issue? Cities are at the forefront of both causing and experiencing the impacts of climate change, from increased heat to flooding and high energy use. Urban environments are under strain, but they also hold immense potential to drive solutions. Through renewable energy, low carbon planning, and also inclusive governance, cities can transform themselves. In this presentation, we'll explore how Sonderborg in Denmark and also Putrajaya in Malaysia are doing exactly that, offering different but also effective strategies that other cities can learn from. Next is the methodology. For this study, I use a quantitative case study approach, focusing on the real-world example with practical outcomes. I selected Sonderborg and also Putrajaya based on criteria like measurable environmental impact, integrated strategies, strong collaboration between sectors, and also potential for other cities to replicate their models. Data was gathered from credible sources including scholarly articles, official report, and also international climate agencies like the IEA and also UNDP. The goal was to extract actionable insights on what truly works in urban climate governance. Next is the case study for Sonderborg, Denmark. So I will be explaining the site background and then into the strategic interventions. So Sonderborg is a city in southern Denmark with a population of 77,000 people, and it has historically been an industrial hub heavily reliant on fossil fuels for energy. In the mid 2000s, the city found itself under pressure from rising energy prices and the European Union's stricter climate policies. So, in response, Sonderborg launched the Project Zero initiative in 2007 with a bold mission to become a carbon neutral by 2029. So what makes this city ideal for such transformation is its compact urban form, high levels of education, and also strong civic engagement. Moreover, it is well-developed public infrastructure and willingness to collaborate across sectors made it a promising testbed for climate innovation. So the shift wasn't just environmental, but it was also economic. As traditional industries begin to decline, Sonderborg repositioned itself as a hub for green growth and also sustainability. So, for the strategy interventions, Sonderborg's transformation was guided by a holistic energy strategy. So, one of the most impactful action was the creation of a district heating system which utilizes surplus heat from nearby industries. So this system alone has cut carbon emission by 66%, significantly reducing reliance on individual heating systems. So the city also launched home energy retrofitting programs, which it offers incentives, free energy consultations, and low interest loan for residents to upgrade their insulation heating system and also windows. And these efforts not only reduce emission but also help lower energy bills for household. In parallel, Sonderborg invested in education and training, collaborating with universities and also vocational institutions to create a new workforce skill in energy consulting, construction, and renewable technology, supporting the social pillar of sustainability. Next, for the governance and community, Sonderborg's success is deeply rooted in its collaborative governance model. So, the Project Zero Foundation, which leads the initiative, is a public private partnership involving the city government, local businesses, energy providers, universities, and civil societies organizations. So, the local government acts more as a facilitator than a regulator, so encouraging stakeholders to co-develop solutions based on shared goals. Community involvement isn't just symbolic, but it's operational. So, school integrated climate literacy into the curriculum, while citizens engage in peer energy learning, sustainability competitions, and community-led energy audits. Importantly, the city maintains transparency through newsletters, public events, and also online dashboards, so keeping residents informed and engaged. This combination of top level support and bottom up action builds trust and also long term commitment. For the results and impact, the results in Sonderborg have been remarkable. Since 2007, the city has cut greenhouse gas emissions by over 50%, and it is on track to achieve full carbon neutrality by 2029. Thousands of homes have been retrofitted, greatly reducing overall energy demand. So, this transformation has also led to growth in green employment as local demand surge for energy consultants, renewable energy technicians, and also sustainable builders. Public participation is widespread. Municipal surveys shows that majority of residents has adopted at least one energy saving measure. So internationally, Sonderborg has received um, awards like the EU's Green Leaf Award and has become a model for other cities. The Project Zero approach is now being studied and replicated both within Denmark and also abroad, proving that even small cities can also lead global climate efforts. Moving forward to case study number two, which is Putrajaya, Malaysia. Putrajaya is Malaysia's planned administrative capital, built to decentralize government functions from Kuala Lumpur, with a population of around 120,000. It features well-planned infrastructure, smart city systems, and also extensive green spaces. Despite its modern design, the city faced growing sustainability concerns due to increasing energy consumption and rapid development. Recognizing its potential, Putrajaya was chosen as a pilot site for the GTALCC initiative, a collaboration between the Malaysian government and also UNDP. It is aimed at developing low carbon urban models. Putrajaya's existing green planning principles like water bodies, low building density, and also green corridors made it an ideal laboratory to scale innovative climate solutions aligned with Malaysia's national climate commitments under the Paris Agreement. Next is the strategic intervention for Putrajaya. So Putrajaya's climate strategies are embedded across multiple urban systems. A key intervention was the development of dedicated cycling lanes, linking major landmarks like Putrajaya Central and also government buildings. So to promote cycling, the city also installed bike repair kiosks, ramp on bridges, and also rent awareness campaigns. So in renewable energy, Putrajaya installed pilot solar photovoltaic PV systems on public walkways and also buildings to demonstrate feasibility and encourage broader adoption. In terms of waste management, the city committed to cutting landfill waste by 50% by 2040 under the GTALCC framework. Initiatives included expanded recycling, organic waste separation, and also composting workshop. And these actions aim not only to reduce emissions but also to change the way citizens think about their environmental footprint. For the governance and community, one of Putrajaya's key strength is its vertically integrated governance model. The GTALCC initiatives is managed by a steering committee involving federal ministries, the Malaysian Green Technology Corporation, UNDP, and also Putrajaya Corporation. And this structure ensures strong coordination between national and local efforts. Putrajaya also embraces multi-level community participation. The city uses apps, community radio, and public events like Car Free Day and Earth Hour to promote sustainable behavior. Schools and universities participate through green campus projects supported by the Ministry of Education. And for the religious groups and NGOs, also helped by organizing outreach campaigns, building trust and reaching deeper in the community. Participatory design methods such as stakeholder workshop and citizen feedback are used in planning new initiatives. So an open data dashboard lets the public track the city's climate progress in real time. So the results and impact for the Putrajaya has begun to show measurable outcomes. So the city has recorded a gradual increase in walking and cycling, especially in precincts with upgraded infrastructure. So several public buildings have installed solar PV panels with expansion plans underway. Energy audits have led to changes in lighting and HVAC systems, saving up to 20% in electricity consumption in key buildings. And for the waste management, reforms has led to a 12% reduction in landfill waste between 2018 and 2023. So particularly in neighborhoods with active local councils. Putrajaya also developed a low carbon city dashboard, a public platform that track key environmental metrics in real time. Internationally, Putrajaya has gained recognition through the Asian Smart Cities Network and the UNDP, and its model is already being replicated in cities like Cyberjaya and also Iskandar. Okay, so now let's compare the two cities. In terms of governance, Sonderborg's approach is bottom up, emphasizing local collaboration and civic engagement. Putrajaya's model is top down, led by national ministries with multi agency coordination. Sonderborg focused heavily on energy efficiency and also heating systems, while Putrajaya took a broader smart city approach, addressing transport, energy, and waste. When it comes to community participation, both excel, but differently. Sonderborg's approach is embedded in daily life through schools and neighborhood groups, promoting long-term behavioral change. Putrajaya uses digital tools and events to reach large audiences and also generate momentum. So both cities achieve measurable progress. So Sonderborg has long-term data showing deep decarbonization, while Putrajaya has shown early but promising results with real-time tracking tools. So from both cities, we can derive several recommendations for urban climate actions. First, cities should foster multi-stakeholder governance involving government, academia, business, and citizens in co-creating climate solutions. Second, it's critical to integrate climate planning into core urban policies, not as separate projects but as part of how cities manage transport, housing, and waste. Third, cities need to invest in data infrastructure. Real-time monitoring builds public trust and also helps guide decisions. Fourth, we must focus on building local capacity. So through education, skills training, and climate literacy. And finally, pilot projects like Putrajaya's solar PV system or Sonderberg's district heating should be scaled up and adapted in other contexts with support from national agencies and funding mechanisms. To conclude, cities are not just contributors to climate change, but they are also key drivers of solutions. Both Sonderborg and Putrajaya prove that different governance models can work as long as the strategies are inclusive, well coordinated, and grounded in local realities. Sonderbox shows how community-driven innovation can lead to systematic change, while Putrajaya illustrated the power of institutional planning and also policy alignment. What matters most is a shared vision, committed leadership, empowered citizen, and also continuous innovation. As more cities take climate action, these case studies serve as practical and inspirational models for building a resilient, low carbon urban futures.